Hello everybody and welcome to Jasmine's Cozy Nook. Today we will be completing Lumiere's Friendship Level 7 quest. And if you didn't know, you do have to complete Joy's Friendship Level 10 quest in order to get this one to work. And so if you need help with that quest, then please look at the previous video. This one is called Spirit Hunters. Jesse, I have a plan to deal with that here and there spirit. Would you like to hear it? Definitely. I have been speaking with the villagers around the valley who have had contact with this here and there spirit. They have all agreed to work with us to solve our mystery. An investigation team? Sounds exciting. I am so happy you are pleased. And I promise you, we have the most brilliant minds to assist us. Cogsworth, Madame Diana, and Mademoiselle Belle, who is particularly interested in learning more about this mysterious being. Okay, let's meet up with them in the Beast Castle so we can discuss this further. Okay, so it has started. We are already here in the castle to talk to him, so let's go ahead and, I guess, pet our anxiety squirrel and then talk to him. My dog is not really cooperating here. Okay, everyone. Lumiere says you've all seen more evidence of the here and there in the valley? Yes, I was visiting Elsa in her ice cavern when I noticed a curious animal out of the corner of my eye. Elsa didn't see it, though. And I felt a very unnatural gust of cold air near the mythical cave, quite unusual for the warm beach. And I decided to investigate the Vitali's mines and saw some strange blue lights there. This is all so exhilarating. I love a good mystery. And this mystery is a very good one indeed. I propose that we address the question of why this is happening at this particular time. Well, I've done a little detective work on my own, actually. According to a book I found in the library, the sudden appearance of here and there things could be a sign that there's a creature in distress. That's so sad. We need to get to the bottom of this quickly. I'll use my mystery mask to find more evidence of the here and there. Maybe it will tell us more about the spirit and what it means. Let's go to Elsa's ice cavern, the mythical cave, and the Vitali's mines and investigate a little closer. All right. And so, I already have the mask on, and so it is directing us to meet Cogsworth in the mystical cave. And for the record, that is not the one, probably, that sealed Ursula when we first started. That's the other one. I always get the two confused. So let me know in the comments if you also get the two confused, because I would love to know if it's just I'm an idiot or or if there is some confusion. Though I really don't think that anything else is going to happen with the mystical cave. Or, I mean, with the other one that Ursula was stuck in. So, but let's see what happens when we go in here. Watch, this will be the time that I think I'm right, and then I'm not. We'll find out, though. Okay, let's talk to Cogsworth. What a pleasure meeting you here. And this is Spirit Hunters. So this is where you felt the cold gust of wind? Yes, that's right. Quite unusual for this part of the beach, I'd say. Unusual, but not unheard of. Ah, I did not know that. We shouldn't ignore it, though. That is true. With all of the here and there things happening, we must investigate further. If the cold gust is from the here and there, we may find more clues somewhere. I'll wear my masquerade mask and search the mystical or cave for anything unusual. Well, definitely those are unusual. Okay, follow the path to find the true clue. Okay, I thought I missed one, but maybe not. Oh, we have a rose. Or, no, that is... Alright, interesting. Alright, return to Cogsworth with a frozen red passion lily. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that is not the person I meant to talk to. No, yes. Is there anything with which I can assist? Let's see. There we go. Frozen flowers? That is odd, is it not? Do such flowers typically grow in the mystical cave? No, these only grow in the frosted heights. How strange. Okay, Tiana saw strange blue lights within the Vitali's mines on the sunlit plateau. So let's go meet Tiana there. Since the beach is so far away from there, I am going to use some fast travel to get there a little bit faster. And hopefully put this to bed a little sooner. Alright, so we need to go to the Sunlit Plateau. Excellent, and we are right around the mines. I guess I have to remove this in order to get what I need. All right, let's talk to Tiana.
What's on the menu today?
After such mysterious things happening in my restaurant, I decided to do a little investigating. And while I was inside the Vitali's mines, every now and then I saw a strange glowing light, so I came back to have a second look. Weren't you seeing that in your kitchen too? That's right, and that tells me one thing. Whatever was in my kitchen has been back in these mines. Madame Tiana is correct. I've seen this glowing light too. I'll wear my masquerade mask and investigate the Vitali's mines a little deeper to see if there are any clues lying around.
Don't be strange.
Okay. Oh, I see what we're supposed to find. And it just so happens that we leveled up our squirrel friend. Okay. Is that a night thorn? That's a night thorn. Okay. Return to Tiana with the frozen thorn. This is most curious.
What's on the menu today?
Thorns? How odd. And they are frozen. Isn't that strange? They must come from somewhere very cold.
Oh, goodness. You're busier than a bee in a flower.
Alright, Belle caught a glimpse of the here and there spirit inside Elsa's ice cavern. Meet Belle in the ice cavern. Okay, so let's go ahead and fast travel over there. That is technically found in the Forest of Valor. Alright, so let's make our way over here to the ice cavern. Alright, let's go talk to Belle. This is where I first caught a glimpse of what I believe was a here and there spirit. I've been watchful since that day, and I've seen it appear, but only for a moment, like some sort of apparition. Did it do anything while it was here? Not really. It was scurrying about, almost as if it was looking for something. Poor little one, perhaps it is lost. I'll wear my masquerade mask and investigate around the ice cavern. It must have left something we can use as a clue. Okay. Is that a book? That is a book. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Lumiere about the clues you found. So you have a frozen book, a frozen red passion lily, and a frozen thorn. Okay, Lumiere, we found a few strange things in the areas where here and there activity has been noticed. True, and do we have a theory? Yes, they all point to one location. It must be somewhere as cold as everything we found was frozen. The Frosted Heights. I completely agree. And that frozen book looked at an awful lot like something Olaf would read. He does enjoy learning new things, does he not? I think we should look inside the secret chamber in the Frosted Heights. It's where I first found Olaf. Okay, so let's... Oh, so we can... Did I miss one? Alright. Well, the optional thing for this is to follow more tracks using the masquerade mask. And I'm honestly not sure where that's at. Maybe it's in the secret chamber and I'm just not, I haven't seen it yet because I'm not there. But well, or if it's somewhere else in the valley, I don't really want to look for it other places, so... Okay, let's come up this way. I am going to real quick open this so that way we can get all of our moonstones. We got some snow in the Frosted Heights, which is cute. Oh, okay, I thought that was a dig spot for a second. I am going to come here for just a moment. Well, I guess I can dig it up. Did I buy him just simply so he could dig up everything? Yes, that is the exact reason why I bought him. I wish the other dog, like Lucky or whatever, I wish that one did that too. Okay, so the other footprints and things must be in the Frosted Heights. I just found it in front of the door. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long to find out what happens next. Okay. I guess not. I guess it was only the one. Outside. Okay, pick up the clay paw print. Okay, clear the here and there thorns in the secret chamber. Okay, let's see. Oh. It's weird to me that the thorns, oh, there's something on the ground? Wherever it was. Interesting. Dark symbols have appeared in the secret chamber. Return to the dark... Oh, talk to Lumiere. I'm sorry. It skipped ahead a little bit, I guess. Zut alors! What are these strange symbols? Well, this is unexpected. What do you suppose they mean? Belle, didn't you say that you learned something about the here and there in the Dreamlight Valley? Or library? Yes, even though it seems desolate, there are creatures that live in the here and there, just as they do in the valley. The here and there thorns could signal that one of those creatures is in distress or pain. Okay, find the Book of Symbols in the Dark Castle's first floor library. All right. I'm noticing a lot of these things you have to be pretty far with your quest lines in order to do these. For example, I did not expect to have to do Joy's quest, her final quest for this. So I'm curious as to how that's going to come into play later. But like the Dark Castle, like all of that kind of stuff, it's very interesting that you have to be so far in the storyline to actually complete these. Okay, so the portal is over there. I do not know how to get to the library, honestly, so hopefully I can find it. It says the first floor, so I'm assuming that the floor that we come into is not, it's not this one, because there's no library here. So let's go in through the door. Okay. First floor library. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a library. Let's go through that door. And I don't know, I guess go up. I feel like I did see a library in here. Okay, so here is a library at least. So you do have to go through a couple of doors. Is it? I don't know. I guess I expected something on these shelves, and there's nothing else around. This is definitely a library of sorts. I don't know. Let's go through another door. Okay, here's more scrolls and things. Did I come to the wrong place? Because the other place definitely looked more like a library. Yeah, because this is not a library. So let me think for a moment. Okay, so I'm thinking that I went too far. Because clearly it's not any of these places. So I'm going to come, I think this is going to take me back to where I was before, maybe, with the bookshelves. Okay. I just feel like it should be somewhere around here. Okay, so I am trying to figure out what exactly is going on. So it did say the first floor. What if their first floor is my ground floor? I don't know. Let's go back to where we come in and see if perhaps it is down here and I just didn't see it. Okay, so I guess I gotta go through this. Okay, so we know we can't go that way, but can we make it? Oh, we can go over here. Okay. Oh, look, there is some book. Oh, there it is. So it is really on the first floor / what I would call ground floor, but everybody has their own ways to say things, I guess. So now we need to go talk to Belle about this whole situation. Let's go to Happy Valley where it's not so dark and dreary. All right, and it's raining here, so it's still dark and dreary, but we need to bring this book to Belle. So it looks like Belle is right outside the Beast Castle, which is this way. Oh wow, that is some very serious looking clouds. And it would be nice if she would stop walking away from me as I'm trying to talk to her. All right, give her the Book of Symbols.
I'm so glad we get to talk.
I found the Book of Symbols. It's a bit confusing though. May I have a look? Let's see. Ah, here it is, a binding spell. This will keep the here and there spirit safely in place so we can communicate with it. Do you know how to do this? The book gives instructions. As long as we follow them, I'm sure we can do this. Wonderful. So what do we need for this spell? It says we'll need here and there residue, dream shards, and something to attract the spirit to us. The clay paw print. It's clear this item is important to the here and there spirit. That's why it was in its den. I'll gather the necessary materials for the binding spell. Belle, can you study the book and be sure we're ready? Yes, of course. Good luck. Okay, so we need stones, crystal, and dream shards. I am going to go ahead and collect these items and then I will meet you back once I have them. Okay, so after we have collected all of the pieces, we are told to return to the cabin here, or the secret chamber, and so we need to bring the materials to Belle. Okay, so you need 12 dream shards, 18 here and there debris, the clay paw print, 20 stones, and 3 crystals. I've gathered everything we need for the binding spell. Are we ready to get started? Yes, the here and there residue and the dream shards will create a binding circle to keep the spirit calm and still. And the clay paw print will attract the spirit to us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us begin. Okay, the binding spell is ready. Use the crystals to rotate and match the symbols. Oh, something happened. Oh, it is okay. Is a here and there a spirit fox? Talk to Lumiere. The spirit isn't a spirit at all. It's a fox from the here and there. And it seems much calmer now. The binding spell must have worked. But how can we talk to it? I don't think it can actually speak. Jazzy, allow me to care for the poor creature. Perhaps I can find a way to communicate with it. Why is it here? What does it need? I will figure these things out for us. Okay, if you insist, please come find me if you learn anything new. And so that is the end to Spirit Hunters. And if you would like to see what happens next, then be sure to keep watching. See you next time. Bye!